Welcome to Madhu's Online Academy. In this class, I am going to discuss the question and answers on the topic Establishment of British Empire in India. Okay, this is part 1 of it. Question number 19. Match the following list one with list 2 and select answer from the quotes given below. List 1. What are given in list 1? A. First Carnatic War. B. Third Carnatic War. C. Second Carnatic War. D. Battle of Vandavasi. Coming to the list 2 side. Number 1. Paris Treaty. Number 2. Puducherry Treaty. Number 3. Madras Treaty. Number 4. Austria Chapelle Treaty. Fifth one. Sir Aire Coote County Lally. Okay. So now let us match the list 1 with list 2. A. First Carnatic War. So what is the answer for that? First Carnatic War, fought between whom and whom? First let us know. Austria and Prussia. Austria and Prussia, remember. Austria and Prussia. Okay, right. So actually here, remember, what happened was that, First Carnatic War ended with Austria Chapelle Treaty. So answer for A question, answer is 4. Where is 4? A4. Here in 1, here in 3. Yeah. So First Carnatic War was ended with Austria Chapelle Treaty, which was signed in the year 1748. Actually, in the Europe politics, what was happened, a war was took place between Austria and Prussia. The name of the battle was Austrian War of Succession. Austrian War of Succession. Yeah. Took place between Austria and Prussia. These two were the rival countries in Europe. So in this regard, what happened, both French and also British, both, supported to, one country supported to Austria, remaining rival country of this French, supported to Prussia. So here, French supported to Prussia, and the French rival country, not only in the Europe continent, but also in the world politics, was British. Okay. So that's why British, supported to the opposite team of, Prussia, that is Austria. So finally, it ended with Austria Chapelle Treaty. Who emerged as victorious in this battle? Austrian War of Succession. So Prussia only. So Prussia emerged as victorious with the help of French. Finally, this ongoing Austrian War of Succession was ended with or by signing on Austria Chapelle Treaty in the year 1748. As a result of that, because of this factor, that is Austrian War of Succession between here, Europe, between British and French. So that left a lot of impact on Indian politics, particularly between, British and French, remember. British and French, remember. So what was happened here in between British and French in India, in South India particularly, Arcot War or First Carnatic War took place. Okay, remember here, between around 1744 to 48. So First Carnatic War took place. Finally, who emerged as victorious in India? French only. French. So then the British in India, French governor was Dupleix. French governor was Dupleix, right? So he emerged as victorious, or French emerged as victorious. Right, that's it. So A, right answer is here, 4, A4. B, Third Carnatic War. So Third Carnatic War was ended with the Treaty of Paris. Yeah. So B1. So where is the B1? Yeah, here. So B1. So remember here, Third Carnatic War. Actually, this also took place between the same counterparts in Europe, particularly Austria and Prussia. What was happened? Just now, as I told you, Austrian War of Succession fought between these two between around 1740 to 1748. Okay, in which they got support from, Austria got support from British, and whereas Prussia got support from French. As a result of that, what was happened? It led to the outbreak of the First Carnatic War between British and French colonies in India, particularly in South India. So right, that's it. Later, after the defeat of, Austria, okay, Austria got defeated by Prussia. So, however, here Maria Theresa became the Queen of Austria. After that, she wanted to wage one more war against her rival country Prussia. So, in this regard, meanwhile, she started preparations for that to wage war against Prussia, because earlier she was defeated at the hands of Prussia. That's why she wanted to take revenge. So meanwhile, what happened? She believed that with the help of France only, my enemy country, that is Prussia, emerged as victorious against me. If in future, if I wage war against Prussia, if I fight with Prussia, if I get the support from France, I emerged as I would become victorious. That was the confidence or thought of Madam Maria Theresa of Austria, remember. So finally she sent some ambassador to France in seeking the support from France. So she sent whom? An ambassador called Count Konitz. So Count Konitz was the first ambassador in the history of the Europe continent, remember. So Count Carnatic went to Prussia and also passed the message of Maria Theresa of Austria and convinced France successfully. So then France accepted to extend its support to Austria if war takes place between Austria and its rival country in Europe, that is Prussia. So now in the ongoing war, that is here what was happened, one more war in the European continent, that is War of 7 years. War of 7 years. Fought between whom and whom? So it was fought between 1756 to 63 between the same counterparts, remember. But here in this battle, what happened was that Austria got the support from whom? France, whereas Prussia got the support from British, remember. So however, finally Prussia emerged as victorious in the War of 7 years, remember. So finally this War of 7 years ended by signing on a Treaty of Paris in 1763, remember, in which Prussia emerged as victorious with the help of British. So because of this factor, because of this reason, in India also, so that led to the outbreak of Third Carnatic War between French and British colonies. Remember this. So what was the main reason? Same questions were earlier asked in Group 1 civils as well in other competitive exams, including Group 2 also, remember. So take care about this. So maybe the question will be like this. So for example, in India, first Carnatic War took place between French and British because of which of the following European event or war? So then the right answer in that case was, Austrian War of Succession. For example, as a result of or because of the impact of War of Succession in European politics, so in India, which war happened between French and British colonies? That is right answer for that question is Third Carnatic War. Remember, in India particularly, the two wars which took place in Europe caused for the outbreak of the First Carnatic War between British and French in India, as well Third Carnatic War between among the same counterparts. Remember that. So here what was happened in the Paris Treaty. Paris Treaty ended the ongoing War of 7 years. So the same here. In order to end the First Carnatic War in India, so both parties accepted to apply the provisions of conditions of the Treaty of Chapelle of 1748 and ended. And coming to this same, here in order to put an end to the ongoing, Third Carnatic War between these two counterparts, both parties, accepted to apply the provisions of Treaty of Paris of 1763. Remember very carefully. That's it. So remember, whereas here the third Carnatic War won. So where is B1? Yeah, here. See, Second Carnatic War. Remember here it is ended with the Treaty of Puducherry. Signed in the year 1754. As you know very well that actually there was a impact of European battles or European wars because as a result of that, what was happened? That led to the outbreak of first and third Carnatic wars between British and French in India. But however, so here second Carnatic war actually took place between the same counterparts, not because of the European event or European incident or war, but because of their deep interference in the local politics of India. Particularly both British and French started interfering in the local politics of Hyderabad and also Arcot. Remember Arcot. Okay, both British and French started interfering deeply in the local politics of Hyderabad kingdom as well Arcot kingdom in the South India, remember. So as a result of that, that led to the outbreak of the second Carnatic war between the same counterparts, as you know that. Remember here what was happened in case of Hyderabad. I'll tell you here. The independent particularly the Hyderabad independent kingdom was founded by Nizam ul Mulk. Remember Nizam ul Mulk. Nizam ul Mulk. Nizam ul Mulk, who was very able person, right? So actually Nizam ul Mulk earlier served as Prime Minister in the court of Mughals, later tendered his resignation to his post and came down to Deccan, so where he defeated his counterpart and also laid the foundation of independent Hyderabad kingdom in the year 1724 at Aurangabad. So the independent Hyderabad kingdom first capital was Aurangabad. Later, however, it was shifted to Hyderabad during the time of or by then the second Nizam of Hyderabad, Nizam Ali Khan. Nizam Ali Khan. But the first capital of the Hyderabad independent state was at Aurangabad. Later it was shifted to Hyderabad during the time of the Nizam Ali Khan. Remember this carefully. So here, so Nizam ul Mulk's actual name was Mir Kamaruddin. Mir Kamaruddin. So his full name is, he had many titles, he assumed many titles such as namely, so Mir Kamaruddin Chinglish Khan Fateh Jang Asafja Nizam ul Mulk. Mir Kamaruddin Chinglish Khan Asafja Fateh Jang Nizam ul Mulk. Okay, who laid the foundation of independent Hyderabad state in the year 1724 AD, and he died in the year 1748. So what was happened after his death? A war of succession took place between Muzaffar Jang and Nazar Jang. So here Muzaffar Jang got support from French. So, and Nazar Jang got support from the British. These two are the rival countries in India, right? Not only in India but also in the world politics. Wherever some incident happens between them, so that definitely supposed to show its impact on the colonies of both French and British in any part of the world. Remember, any part of the, whether it is in India or Europe or in Africa, wherever it is, right? So such type of rivalry was persisting, particularly trade and commerce rivalry, rivalry for supremacy. Remember this. So here, Muzaffar Jang got the support from French and Nazar Jang was supported by the British. Right, that's it. So this is how the both British and French supported the two different persons for the seat of the Hyderabad, right, after the death of Nizam ul Mulk in 1748, right. So next, coming to the Arcot, Karnataka Arcot area. So here the ruler was Nawab was Anwaruddin. Remember Anwaruddin was the Arcot Nawab. So here Chanda Sahib wanted to become the Nawab of Arcot. So then he got the support from he seeked the support from French. So at that time French governor was Dupleix. So Dupleix accepted for that. Okay. So finally it led to the war. Finally it led to the war, that is Ambur war, in which Dupleix, the alliance of Dupleix, Muzaffar Jang, Chanda Sahib assassinated Anwaruddin in the latter course of time. That was in 1749 in the Battle of Ambur. Remember. Later I will tell you in the next question, right. So that's it. So here, second Carnatic war, ended with Puducherry Treaty. Actually, up to the end, up to the mid of the second Carnatic war, who emerged as victorious? Dupleix, French only. But when Robert Clive had entered into the war scene, Robert Clive, when he entered into the battlefield in many places, he was able to, become victorious against the French, remember. So finally, he occupied Arcot. That's why Robert Clive is known as hero of Arcot. Robert Clive is known as hero of Arcot. Remember, hero of Arcot. Right. So C2. D. Battle of Vandavasi. So Battle of Vandavasi was fought between particularly Sir Aire Coote and Count Lally. So as a part of third, Carnatic battle, third Carnatic war between British and French in India. So a battle was also took place between them. That is Battle of Bandhavasi, in which, the British army's troops led by Sir Aire Coote, and whereas French armies were led by Count Lally. So in this Battle of Bandhavasi, Count Lally surrendered to, the British general, Sir Aire Coote with, some thousands of, French armies. That was very insult, not only insult to Count Lally, but also France country. So finally accepted his defeat, remember this. So this was how, the British emerged as victorious in the Battle of, Vandavasi, which was fought as a part of, Third Carnatic War in India, remember. So remember, Battle of Vandavasi was some of the important historical events in India. Because, in which, British emerged as victorious against his rival country, that is French, not only in Indian politics, but also in the world politics. It was, enemy country to whom there was that much rivalry was existing persisting between both British and French, not only in Indian politics, but also across the world. So, if in this war, because British emerged as victorious, then, in the latter course of time, British was able to establish its sway over us, over India. If, instead of British, if French would won the battle, what would happen? So, India, has been ruled by whom? French instead of British. There was a lot of change if French won this Battle of Vandavasi in India, but there was no change to Indians. Whoever win, for example, if British wins, we will be under the control of, we will be ruled by British. If French win, we will be ruled by, India will be ruled by whom? French, that's it. There is no that much change to the Indians, but there was a lot of change in not only in Indian politics, but also in the world politics if, French would win the, Battle of Vandavasi. So as a result of that, France lost its strongest colonies, not only in India, but also in the American continent. It lost its, greatest colony in American continent, that is Canada, to British. So that was a huge loss to French, remember. So you are being a UPSC aspirants, you are supposed to, come across all these things as a part of modern world history for mains. In your mains preparation, you are supposed to come across all these things very carefully and in chronological order, right? Next, so here D5. So what is the answer for this? So number 1. So this is the answer for question number 19. Next, we are moving on to the next question, that is question number 20. Who did Ranjit Singh make Amritsar Treaty in 1809? So option 1, Lord Cornwallis, 2, Lord Minto, 3, Lord William Bentinck, 4, Lord Wellesley. Again, I am reading the question. Question number 20. Who did Ranjit Singh make Amritsar Treaty in 1809 AD? 1, Lord Cornwallis, 2, Lord Minto, 3, Lord William Bentinck, 4, Lord Wellesley. So here, Lord Wellesley is wrong and Lord Minto right. So in the year 1809, so Amritsar Treaty was signed between Lord Minto, then the British India Governor General, and also our British India Governor, and also our Ranjit Singh, remember. So as we know very well that Ranjit Singh was famously known as Maharaja Ranjit Singh, who belongs to Sukar Chekia Mezil of Punjab. So remember, coming to the Sikhism, remember there are 10 Sikh gurus in Sikhism. The first among them was, as we know, Guru Nanak. And the last Sikh Guru was Guru Govind Singh, remember. So, the holy book of the Sikhs is Adi Granth or Guru Granth Sahib, okay. And their holy shrine is Harmandir Sahib or Golden Temple at Amritsar. So actually, the Golden Temple is at Amritsar, Harmandir Sahib is at Amritsar. So this was particularly, remember that, built during the time of Guru Ramadas. So actually the land for the construction of this temple was given by then the Mughal Emperor Akbar, remember, Akbar. Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar donated the land to the Sikh people, where this, the famous temple was built at Amritsar, remember, Amritsar, right. So here Maharaj Ranjit Singh, who extended his, empire, Punjab empire in that area. So finally made a treaty with, British, particularly that is Amritsar Treaty in 1809. So according to the provisions of this treaty, both parties, means British as well, the Punjab ruler Maharaja Ranjit Singh accepted Sutlej River as the boundary between the British Indian Empire and the Punjab Kingdom, remember. So this is one of the important provisions of Amritsar Treaty 1809. Next. Question number 21. So here, remember, coming to question number 21. Which of the following pair is incorrectly matched? St. George Fort, Madras. Number 2, Pondicherry, French. Number 3, Fort William, Calcutta. Number 4, Dupleix, Dutch. So, question number 21. Which of the following pair is incorrectly matched? Number 1, St. George Fort, Madras. Pondicherry, French. Fort William, Calcutta. Dupleix, Dutch. Which one, tell me? Yeah, let us look into the details. St. George Fort was built by the British at, Madras. As you know very well that in the year 1639, they got Madras from the local Chandragiri king Venkatapati Raya III. So, who acted as mediators for this, to get the present Madras area, Chennai area? So, both Francis Day and Damerla brothers. Francis Day and, Damerla brothers, acted as mediators. So, with the help of them only, British was able to get the present Madras area from local Chandragiri ruler Venkatapati Raya III, right. Later, they developed this area into a big town. Remember, soon after they got the Madras from the Chandragiri king, they developed that into a big town, remember. So, first they built, St. George Fort. And remember here, they also built St. David Fort at Kadalur. St. David Fort at Kadalur. So, at Madras, George Fort, St. George Fort. And at Kadalur, they built, St. David Fort. And at Calcutta, they built, Fort William. They built Fort William. Remember this carefully. So, next, Pondicherry. Number 2, Pondicherry. So, actually, it was the trade center, main trade center of the French in India, right? So, French. So, actually, the founder of the Pondicherry or Puducherry. Puducherry was, Francois Martin is known as the founder of Pondicherry, remember, or Puducherry. So, it served as the main trade center of the French in India. Next, your answer for the question number 21 is, this one, that is Dupleix. So, Dupleix was not the governor of Dutch, not belongs to Dutch, but belongs to French. So, he put all his efforts to strengthen the, French power in India, or to strengthen the colonies of, French in India, remember. But finally, what was happened in the second Carnatic battle? So, French got defeated and he went back to France, remember. So, Dupleix is the right answer here. So, he belongs to French, not belongs to Dutch. So, answer for the question number 21 is 4. Next. So, question number 22. Who was the last Peshwa? 1. Madhavrao. 2. Balaji Vishwanath. 3. Bajirao II. 4. Balaji Bajirao. So, question number 22. Who was the last Peshwa? Number 1, Madhavrao. number 2 Balaji Vishwanath, number 3 second Bajirao, number 4 Balaji Bajirao. So the right answer here is, here Bajirao, the second is the right answer for the question number 22. As we know that, then the British, governor, so his name was, Lord Hastings. Lord Hastings. Remember here, don't get confused here. Warren Hastings is different from Lord Hastings. Warren Hastings is different from our Lord Hastings. So the office of the Peshwa was abolished by, the post of the Peshwa was abolished by, Peshwa means Prime Minister in the Maratha Kingdom, right? So during the time of the Shivaji, even during the time of his successors, namely, Shambhaji, Rajaram, so Tarabai, during their time, remember, Peshwa was served as subordinate to the Maratha, king. Maratha king. But later, from the times of, Sahu, Maratha king, Maratha ruler Sahu, so Peshwa became superior and Sahu was made subordinate under, Peshwas. Once upon a time, remember, listen carefully, Peshwa was served as subordinate to the Maratha king, particularly during the time of the Shivaji and his successors. Okay, next to king. But here, from the times of the Sahu, so remember, Peshwas started establishing their power over the king. So king was made nominal and king acted as the subordinate to the, Peshwa. So for namesake only, from Sahu time onwards, he was the king of the Maratha. But the real powers were rested in the hands of whom? Peshwas only, remember carefully, right? So the office of the Peshwa was finally abolished, by then the British governor, Lord Hastings, in the month of June 1818, remember, 1818, very, very important here. In many examinations, this question was asked. Who was the last Peshwa? Or the office of the office of the Peshwa was, abolished by whom, or in which year this Peshwa post was, office was abolished. So in the year 1818 June by Lord Hastings, and according to this, the last Peshwa was Bajirao the second, remember. Question number 23, match the following list 1 with list 2. So list 1, A, Battle of Ambur, B, Austrian War of Succession, C, Third Battle of Carnatic, D, Battle of Buxar. List 2, 1, 1764, 2, French British, 3, Austria Prussia, 4, 1749, 5th one, so 1757, right? So Battle of Ambur, so in which year it was fought? Yeah, in which year it took place? 1749. So where is A4? A4 in option 3, right? Yeah, here. So what was happened? Let us look into the details. So here, remember that just now as I told you while I was explaining about one question of today's class, that is second, Carnatic War. So second Carnatic War took place between around 1748, 49 to 54 between French and English colonies in India. So as a part of that, Battle of Ambur was fought, in which, Dupleix, Chanda Sahib and Muzaffar Jang. So the alliance of Dupleix, Chanda Sahib, Muzaffar Jang assassinated or killed, Anwaruddin, who was a Nawab of Arcot in the year, so 1749, as you know this, yeah. And also later, after, killing, Anwaruddin, who was the Nawab of Arcot, Dupleix announced, Chanda Sahib as the new Nawab of Arcot. Then this Chanda Sahib, particularly given gift to, whom? Dupleix, a village called Villianallur. Villianallur village was given as a gift to Dupleix, and also Chanda Sahib conferred a title on Dupleix by calling him as Chanda Sahib, by calling him as Dupleix Sahib. So he said that I am Chanda Sahib, you are the Dupleix Sahib. And also given a gift to him. What was the name of that village? Villianallur village, right? So this was happened next. Even later, Muzaffar Jang also, for making him as the ruler of the Hyderabad, so he also gave one title to Dupleix by calling him as Jufar Jang. I am the Muzaffar Jang, you are the Jufar Jang. So who has given title to Dupleix as Dupleix Sahib? Chanda Sahib. I am the Chanda Sahib, you are the Duple Sahib. And Muzaffar Jung has given a title, conferred a title on Duple by calling him as, Zufar Jung. I am Muzaffar Jung, you are the Zufar Jung. And also Div Sima and many areas were given as gift to Duple by Muzaffar Jung for making him the ruler of the Hyderabad. Next. So next one, Austrian War of Succession. So this particularly, remember, ended with, this was fought between Austria and Prussia. So Austrian War of Succession fought between Austria and Prussia, in which, France supported to Prussia and British supported to Austria, in which, with the help of France, Prussia emerged as victorious, as I told you just now. And this Austrian War of Succession ended with the Treaty of Chapelle Treaty, right? Treaty of Chapelle, remember. Next, so B3. Next, third, Battle of Carnatic. So actually, remember, third Battle of Carnatic. So it was fought between French and British. So because of the Europe, war, that is, War of 7 Years, which was fought between 1756 to 63. So what was happened? It led to the outbreak of the third Battle of Karnataka in India between British and French colonies. Remember, in which there who won? Once again, Prussia won with the help of British in the Battle of 7 Years. Whereas in India also, who won? Who emerged as victorious against French? British. So finally, the third Battle of Carnatic, came to an end by applying, the provisions of, Treaty of Paris, 1763. Just now, as I told you, right? Next, so C, third Battle of Carnatic. Third Battle of Carnatic, was fought between French and British. Next. So next one, Battle of Buxar, fought in the year 1764, remember. So here, the right answer for this is, 3, 1. So Battle of Buxar, fought between, particularly the local, local ruler of Bengal and also our, British, in which British emerged as victorious, in which Sir Hector Munro, the British army is led by Sir Hector Munro, so emerged as victorious. This was how, earlier in the year 1757, in the Battle of, Plassey, that, British emerged as victorious against the local Bengal Nawab Sirajuddaula, and also this was how British laid the foundation of the British Empire in India by emerging victorious in the Battle of Plassey in the year 1757 June. Later, after 7 years of this, one more battle was fought, that was, as I told you just now, Battle of Buxar in 1764 October. So once again, British emerged as victorious, through which, it consolidated its power over India, remember, right? Next. So here answer is, here what was happened? Battle of Plassey, Next. Last question of this class. Who was the last independent ruler of Bengal? So here, number 1 option, Murshid Quli Khan. Number 2, Mir Jafar. Number 3, Sirajuddaula. Number 4, Ali Vardi Khan. Tell me the right answer for this question. Murshid Quli Khan, he was the, founder of the independent, Bengal kingdom. Founder of the independent Bengal kingdom. Remember, Bengal kingdom, right? So who declared, the independence at Bengal? Okay, Murshid Quli Khan. And also, he was the founder of a city called Murshidabad, right? Next, Mir Jafar, no? Sirajuddaula. Our answer is Sirajuddaula, remember. For the question number 24, the answer is Sirajuddaula. So his tenure was from 1756 to 57, who was a great chauvinist patriot of India, who used to disgust the British. So his thought was to, send back the British from India. So he was a very young and energetic Nawab of, Bengal, remember. So he was defeated in the Battle of Plassey. By whom? Robert Clive. So Robert Clive conspired against, Sirajuddaula, and turned his many officers of Sirajuddaula towards him. So he got the support from the officers of Siraj-ud-Dawla, and also finally Ahmad Raj victorious. And for this, this Robert Clive is known as, founder of the British Empire in India. Earlier he captured Arcot. That's why he is known as Hero of Arcot. Hero of Arcot. That's it. So this is all for today. Next we are moving on to last slide. Yeah. If you like this video, because I am trying to give you good content, good analysis on Indian history. Now soon after this, I am going to enter into the I am going to give content on Telangana movement and state formation also. Video classes as well as question and answers with analysis will be provided in both English medium as well in Telugu medium also. If you like this video, if you like this analysis, please do like this video, as well subscribe to our channel, and also share this video with your friends, and also leave a comment. So thank you for watching. Do like.